Welcome to the sand, you guys. How you doing today? Today I got a pair of neoprene waders on. They may be a little bit overkill for the swimming hole, but we're gonna give it a try. I woke up a little bit early this morning. It was pretty chilly down here in Florida, so I figured we'd put the old waders to use. I have the Minelab X-Terra Elite out here with me today, but I actually have the little 11-inch round coil for the Equinox 600. So I'm gonna try to spend some time in the water today, and we're gonna see if we can come out with anything. If we can't find anything in the water, I'll probably spend some time up here in the dry sand, just as a last ditch attempt, you know. But let's put in a little bit of effort down here in the water, huh? See if we can find anything. Not gonna lie to you, usually signals are a little bit few and far between out here, so we'll see how long it actually takes us to get one. Hopefully not too long. So first things first, I think I'll try the shallow water, considering it's been a little bit chilly lately. I know a lot of the times people come down to this location and they'll kind of just play with their kids, like down by the shallow water line. So this one, I'm gonna be honest, probably isn't gonna be that great, but let's do a little bit of service out here before we get into the potential treasure, huh? We might have it in the first scoop. I'm falling over in these waders. Got me a little bit discombobulated. Okay. This one was an iron signal, and it looks kind of like a little buckle to me, maybe. I don't think that's an old buckle per se. Probably just off of a swimming suit, maybe a purse or something. That's not a bad signal to start it off with, though. A little buckle. A little relic there. These boots do unfortunately have steel toe in them, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind as well. Alright, this one took me a little bit to get, but I'm still here in the shallows. It's reading pretty low, around a 7. I'm gonna try to pull it out here. I had another signal similar to this that I didn't show you guys because I never ended up getting it out. I tried to sift it out in the water and it was just too small. Let's see. Okay, that's a little bit better. I think we got him out into this clump. Okay, it's really small. Let's give it a shot with our pinpointer, I guess. Got the old Garrett all-terrain pinpointer with me today. Works pretty good, works pretty good. That's what I'm saying, with some of this stuff, it's just so small. Even your pinpointer has a hard time picking up on it. There is no way. Holy moly. Yeah, you'll never believe what that signal I was just working on is. Look how tiny that thing is. It almost looks like there's like a little gemstone in there. I don't know what it's out of or necessarily what it came from. I don't know, that thing is tiny though. It's like a little gemstone and a little tiny piece of metal. Kind of resembles an earring, but there's no stud on the back. Okay, Equinox, you can relax a little bit. Or actually, this is the X-Terra Elite, but it's got the Equinox 11-inch coil on it. Let's keep going down the shallow line. We'll make our way a little bit deeper here in a minute or two. See what we can get. Alright, I got my best signal so far today right here. Still right here up in the shallow line, so that's kind of a good sign. I'm not desperate yet. I've probably been metal detecting like 15 minutes at this point. Sounds pretty good, I think. 63. Can't tell if maybe I have multiple right here. Sounds like I kind of do. Alright, see if I got one of them out. I hear something clanking around in the scoop. That's always a good sign. Oh yeah. Alright, so about 15-20 minutes into the hunt, there's my first coin of the day. It's a 2020 D mint mark. Just a penny right there. And I would honestly assume this other one might be a repeat, but it's always important to keep an open mind, you know. If they got a chance to lose coins out of their pocket, they could be hiding something in there. It's I think more and more of a common occurrence with more metal detector guys on the beach. People will be enjoying the beach and they'll see guys metal detecting and they'll get a little bit nervous about the stuff they've decided to bring with them, you know, their jewelry and their whatnot. And potentially they'll try to put their jewelry in their pocket or go put it up on a towel or something, and that can actually be worse for them. Can end up a little bit worse, you know. So there's a 2023 penny. 1 year in advance. That's not too bad. 2 cents. All right. Wait, another one even right there. This is my most productive hole so far today. I'll be honest with you though, I don't know if the long sleeves and the waders was the play because I'm already sweating bullets. I guess metal detecting is a good workout at the end of the day. And I actually heard, and I do believe it, that after that hurricane rolled through, the tide came up really high, and anywhere where there's water, the water could be contaminated kind of heavily. So I'm touching a little bit of the water with my hands, but at least I'm not soaking that water into my skin, you know? I'm not really sure how healthy this water is right now. All right, I got another one right here. Sounds a little bit different. It sounds definitely different than a penny. So I'm a little bit excited for it, I guess. Still in the hole. Reading about a 68 on the target ID. See if we can get it. Yep, it's out of the hole right here. I think we got it. Let's go for the glorious sift on it. Come on. Oh, that's okay. That's actually pretty cool. I thought it was a penny by the color, but check this one out. That's actually a cool one. I found one of these out at the park not too long ago too. That's always a kind of cool find though, I'm not gonna lie. Anything to break up the monotony, I always like to say, you know. Quarter, dime, and penny, it gets a little bit stale, but that's cool. That's a little token right there. Little Johnny boy playing down by the water line, are we? Okay, that one sounds kind of promising. 11-12. Knowing my luck, it's probably not that promising. The signal sounds like a dream though. Got it. Wait a second. Yo, wait a second. I see a ring in the scoop. I see a ring in the scoop. Oh my goodness, is that a little tiny gold? Oh, ooh. I think it is. I think that's a little tiny gold. Look how tiny that little thing is. It's got a stone in the front too. Holy moly, dude. There's no way. I'm smiling ear to ear, dude. Look at that. It's got like a little gemstone in the front. It actually looks kind of pretty. And I do see in the band, I can't see if it says 14K or 10K, but there's definitely a little marking there in the band. Holy moly, dude. I honestly thought this location basically had no hope, but again, you gotta keep an open mind a little bit. And that's just by the shallow line. Let's keep looking. I got a little bit of pep in my step now. Honestly, my hunts, they always start out a little bit slow because you never know how the day is gonna go. You come out to a location and you're just, there's another kind of decent one. You know, you're hopeful, but until you step foot on the stand and start swinging your coil, it's hard to know how the day's gonna treat you. And realistically, it could turn around at any point too. I have it. I got it. It's an 11-16. Let's maybe a little bit irony. Do I see it actually? I think I might see it right there. What's that? Oh, it's a, that makes sense. It's a little hair clip. There's like a little character on there, a little cartoon character or something. Yep, little hair clip there. That's kind of good because it does show people have been swimming out here. You're not necessarily looking for those finds per se, but they always kind of paint a little bit of a picture, you know? If you're finding hair ties and hair clips, well, people have been probably using the spot. For little Johnny boy. I'll be honest though, I have been at least keeping an open mind on these ones too lately. I've been trying to dig them. You can't dig them all in some locations because you probably wouldn't really dig anything else if you just dig up these iron signals, but I find a lot of like sharp and rusty, gnarly pieces of metal under the sand. We can at least do the beach a little bit of a service, right? Instead of just plundering all its loot, we can pull out a couple pieces of iron while we're out here. At least that's my mindset. Pull out some iron, fill in your holes, and maybe the water, the sea, shall reward you. Let's give this one a try right here. It's really faint. I don't know how many scoops down it is, but I got like a clean tone on it once, but I got a couple iron squeaks as well. So I'm gonna take a scoop or two down there, see if I can get them out. Wasn't a clear signal like I mentioned. Just kind of like a maybe a really deep one. Listen how like more solid it sounds now. That's what happens on the deep ones, you know. A deep signal isn't always going to give you a clean tone until you bring it to the surface. I think I got it. Reading a 28 on the target ID. Yep, I had a feeling. That thing made it really deep down in there though. Barely heard it. So let's keep our ears peeled for any of those faint ones, you know. That pull tab was deep. Okay, I didn't have to swing my detector over this one, but let's see what it reads. It reads actually kind of like a dream. Look at this. This might be the find of the day, you guys. Wow. They may have been trying to catch some little fishies or maybe even some little seagulls. I don't know. Alright, I'll toss that one maybe up on the shore. Maybe a little kid can use it or something, huh? There's a little one. Let's see if we can get it out. Waste a little bit of time on this one for a little piece of scrap. Might have it. Ah, yeah, I think I actually do. Check it. Okay, that's not too bad. When I'm at this location, I usually find a bunch of little earrings, like little stud earrings and whatnot. That one looks to be a little earring backing, so I guess that brings us a little bit closer to the earring, huh? I gotta lose the back to lose the front, so. Alright, I finally maybe have one of my best sounding signals of the day. Listen to this guy. Holy dense. Sounds really, really good. It's taken me a long time to get this one though. I'm getting eaten by like these little, I think they're actually called no-see-ums down here. They're like almost these little gnat type creatures, but they're out for blood. Or they're out for fluids. They're all over me. Get off of me, little things. That's okay, little creatures gotta eat too, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gotta keep moving at this point because these things are really trying to eat you, you know? Let's see what we got in here. Sounds big. Oh, it was a rock. It was a rock and a coin. Made it sound like a big ol' clonker there. That's pretty good though. Can't complain about that. I think that's my first quarter of the day. Probably been out here about an hour and a half. Let me see if I can get you a state off of there. Shout out to the state of Idaho, I think. Hey, shout out to the Idahoans out there. Idahoians. Hopefully you guys are doing alright over there in Idaho. I ain't heard much from you lately, but I think you're doing alright. Okay. I don't know if I turned it on in time to hear the tone of that one, but look at this. I thought I was definitely pulling out like a little bobby pin or something. Another little hair tie, you know? Or hair clip. Looky there. A little golden earring. Because it's reading an iron signal, obviously, it's not actually going to be gold. It's probably going to be made out of steel, I guess. Little piece of steel jewelry there, though. That's why I keep an open mind to the iron, though. We do a service by taking out the sharp stuff, and every once in a while you'll get rewarded with something. Okay, here's kind of an interesting one right here. Been fighting through the iron to get to this one. It sounds okay. It's about a 27 on the ID. Hoping we can get him out. Let's see. I think it's still in the hole down there. Wait for the water to clear for just a second. Yeah, so far the little 11-inch round coil from the Equinox 600 is working pretty good on the X-Terra Elite. I don't know necessarily how it would have compared to the stock coil for the X-Terra, but pretty good with the little 11-inch round. See if we got it. Do I have it? I can't tell. Did you fall back in the hole, little guy? I think you might have. Sometimes it's hard to tell if you got it, you know. Everything blends in pretty similarly, whether it's a rock or a little piece of metal. It's not hiding the scoop, is it? Let's try to take another scoop in the hole. I might have pushed it down deeper, sifted it in the hole. See if we took it out next to the hole now. Yep. Oh, I think I actually might have it. I was just struggling with this one for a while, and I was just about to give up on it because I thought, I don't know, I thought it was a little piece of iron that I just couldn't get out. Look at that. I don't know if it was worth the struggle. Probably spent about 5 minutes on that little guy, but check it out. It's another little earring right there. I would say it's worth it. Little earring is kind of a nice little beautiful sight, you know. One to add to the total. Tally that one up, man. Tally that one up. Alright, this one is a little bit deeper. Nope, don't have them out yet. You're rarely ever that lucky to get them in the first scoop, but let me tell you, when you do get them in the scoop, ow, I'm still getting eaten. It does feel nice. Yo, what the? Is that a freaking diamond? Yo, there is no way. Oh, that's why, that's why. Alright, that actually makes a little bit of sense. Yo, check that out. That is really cool. I almost lost that massive stone because it was crustified in this right here, it looks like. That was the signal I was getting right there. It's like a little, some type of an earring stud. I don't think it's gold, but look at that. I almost lost that honking stone right there. You guys see that? Beautiful diamond. I highly doubt it's real, especially if it came out of a little junk earring. But again, that was a signal that I was about to walk by because I just could not get it out for the life of me. Glad I took one more scoop on it. Got a little diamond. I think I see another surface one under here. Didn't need a metal detector. Let's see if it registers though. Ah, okay. Kind of an iron signal. It is a massive, massive piece of metal though. Look at this. Poor little Johnny was probably sad to lose that one. Wow. Okay. I don't know, is that the best find of the day? What do you guys think? Close. I would say if we hadn't have found that ring, that probably would have been the best find. Does it have batteries in it? Probably does. Alright, there you go. I know that's what you guys like to see. Score. Yeah, my waders are kind of like crushing in on me. I know I mentioned it earlier. I'm just not sure of the cause of it. Any of you guys know why waders would just put kind of unnecessary pressure on your legs? Is that money? No. Oh, okay. I didn't expect it to be that. He says, is that money? Well, at some point, I guess it was. Check that one out. It's another, like, just a little hair clip there, I think. Okay. Sometimes you can actually see the stuff before you come up on it, though, in this water. It's not the clearest, but... Alright, this is a really good sound right here. Took me a long time to get this one as well. Please. Okay. I thought it disappeared there. It's a nice high ringer. Sounds like it could have potential, I guess. There's actually one family here today. They finally showed up. They're playing in the water though too. I think he's got like a little wakeboard or something. I hear them. Hopefully they're losing the goods. Actually, I don't really want to say that. I only hope they're losing the goods if they're purposefully losing their trash, you know? If they're throwing down the trash, well, I guess I don't mind if the little ring slips off your finger. That might not be the best mindset to have. Wait, where did it go? It's gone. It's probably a little bit deeper down in there now. 3 scooper for the little X-Terra Elite, huh? Let's see. Got it. Got him. Tone sounds pretty clean, huh? Yep. I think we got it. There we go. Whoa. Look at the color on that guy, though. I would say that one might have been sitting in the ground for at least a little while. I don't know how long it takes for it to get crusted like that, but let's try to break him out. It's got just like a puck of crust on it. From the size of it and the way it's ringing, I think it's going to probably be a little Roosevelt dime, but that one definitely has been hiding in there for a while. A dime just in time. Alright, keep swinging. This one's another 4, but it sounds a lot like thicker. Sounds a lot denser. Come on. Give me something good. Oh, I see something in there. Oh man, you know, that's just what I wanted. Some ranch. Wow. Perfect find. Here's another service signal right here. Do a little bit of service for the beach. We got it. First scoop always feels good. Hey. Not gonna lie. That's usable right there. That is usable. You go to Home Depot, try to buy one of those babies, that'll probably cost you like $5. Come on with it. That's a little Phillips head bit right there. How it got in the water, I will never know, but maybe that will explain the case of the missing screw. Find so many like screws and bolts and stuff out here. I at least got the drill bit. Okay, this one sounds kind of good. Only got a little bit of battery left on my detector, so I decided to try this wet sand line for at least a couple minutes. First signal up here. I don't know. I think it sounds a little bit questionable. Sounded kind of good when it was in the hole, but it sounds a little bit scratchy now, huh? It's right here. Wait a second. Wait, is that actually... I think that's a big, huge earring right there. Okay. Give it a little bit of a rinse down here. That feels good. Whoa, I just lost it. There it is. There we go. That's actually kind of a nice one right there. I don't know what that's supposed to be, if it's like a pearl or just a weird random stone, but I cannot complain one bit. First signal out of the water is a little earring. Feels good. Ooh, these waders though are so heavy. They're so clumsy. Ooh, a little bit of added weight, you know. Some Rock Lee training, they say. Okay, let's just do a little bit of a quick wrap up, shall we? The coin count on the day, honestly, a little bit lackluster, considering I spent probably almost 3 hours out there today. It's real slow when you get out in the water like that, you know? It takes a lot of time in between signals. But we pulled a couple little pieces of jewelry, a couple earrings there. That was probably the most interesting coin of the day, a little, like arcade token right there. Pulled a couple pieces of trash, the occasional pull tabs and bottle caps. You guys know how that goes, right? Crusty hair accessories. Of course, the all-elusive Ranchu. Little earring back there. And of course, for the find of the day right here. Now, this is just a little one, but we gotta appreciate the small ones too, right? I actually put the diamond tester right here on that center stone, and while it's small, it did read up positive on the diamond tester, so I think I got a little real diamond chip in there. And also somewhere in the band, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you guys a visual on it, but there is a 14 karat engraving in there, so we got a small 14 karat gold ring on that one. It's always important, man. You got to remember to dig up those low tones, because I'll be honest, that one sounded like some scrap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little metal detecting session. If you appreciate this episode and you want to see some more like it, consider giving the video a like for me. I sincerely appreciate it. I'm about to get down to a bigger and better beach real soon, so if you guys want to see some more beach metal detecting, be sure to stick around the channel. I got some more coming for you real soon. Thanks for watching, you guys.